Oh, okay. Back at it again. Yeah, let's listen to some stuff. What should we listen to? I think. Yeah, some White Bat works a treat, I think. Alright, we're gonna put in some White Bat. Because White Bat's always a good one to chillax with. Oh, and I also gotta do that as well. I gotta enable Rocktropia's reward thingy. Because Rocktropia has a different reward to Planet Calypso.
Mandy here likes to mix it up. Luckily, with Coles, she can choose to get her groceries delivered.
Yeah, get me back to... There we go. Good old White Bat. Incoming bomb attack! I don't like bombs. Sockmates incoming! Ah, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? I got today off from class stuff, so I wanted to hang out with you guys. Brandon, boom! What's up, man? How's all you guys doing? Time to answer the call. uh, that's the chat fades very quick. I wonder if I could change. I wonder if I can fix that. Chat delay, hide chat. It says 15 seconds, so maybe I can increase that by like 60? Some grinding, been loving the $20 starter pack. I didn't do the promo thing though. Yeah, the $20 starter pack is really good. Oh yeah, and I gotta do that. The rewards for you guys watching on here. Okay, let's see how long that stays up for. Hopefully it doesn't fade instantly. I just really like the rifle and knife and the auto loot and 50% skill gain for 2 days. It's really good. Like, it's really good. I love the shit out of it. So 9, Brandon, Slump Dog, how are my homies doing today? Viewer rewards. I gotta go to the power-ups and channel reward stuff. There we go. So, for these of you that don't know, I have like little reward stuff for people that are watching on Twitch, which I'm currently only doing things on Twitch. But essentially, if I'm on Cali, you can ask for a foul global. But if I'm on Rocktropia, 250 channel points, you can essentially tell me to go and get you some oil. So basically, I go to the docks, and whatever oil I get on that run goes towards you guys. And I'll keep a little spreadsheet and all that sort of stuff as to, you know, who gets oil and all that sort of stuff. You want some oil? Let's go and get you some oil, Slump Dog. Fetch me some oil. Let's go and get you some oil, man. Although you're on, Kelly, that's okay. Essentially, what's going to happen is I'm going to use a separate vehicle that I don't fly with. The oil will get converted from crude oil to standard oil. And, yeah, then essentially what will happen is if we're on the same planet, you can be like, hey man, can I have my oil? And then I'll pull up my little spreadsheet that shows the oil. And, yeah, oh man, there's so much rubber banding. But let's see what you get. There's no, like, specific stuff. Hey, Vanishing Dragon! What's up, man? Okay, so let's see, there's one oil. And I really should... Okay, I'm gonna put this down here, because this is my oil. That's not your oil. Let's see how much oil you get. And it looks like no one's been here, like, through here quite yet. So if you're lucky, you might actually get an okay stack. Yeah, you get to be the first person to test it out, Slump Dog. Oop, there's some. There's some. Hey, lucking out with this one, man. And of course, with this one specific thing, there is no guarantee as to how much you can get. That's why I kind of reduced it down to 250 points. And if multiple people request it, then it will essentially be, you know, lined up. So, you know, I'll look for some oil for the first person, and then I'll wait 10 minutes and look for oil for the next person. It'll just be a little list and all that jazz. Leave your Google review later, depending on how things go. And this reward's actually a really good reward for me because it doesn't actually cost me anything. Other than, like, just a little bit of time. But there's nothing wrong with that. So this works out quite well for me. It's a cost-effective reward. It only costs time. Now, I did see. Yes. And it looks like this one you're getting a decent haul, my man. Which is always a nice thing, getting a decent haul of good stuff. I think... need one for Vixen Gears to fetch me some of those. Nah, that's all for me. The oil is the better cost-effective reward. I'll do once more back through this way. Because you never know. They might have respawned a couple. I like to be thorough. Let's go this way. Yeah, as thorough as I could be without being too pedantic about it. Don't make me come there and take some vixens. Julio! What's up? What's up, man? I'm just fetching Slump Dog his oil. And I might want to give it... So I was right, you were right, the new gear is some... You were right, the noob gear is some count. Indeed. Alright. No, I'm good. Alright, so Slump Dog scored himself looks like he got 19. Very cool. Android gears are your favorite part of Rocktropia. Android gears are pretty sick, man. Now I will... This is just to even it up. So there's some crude oil, and I'm going to refine it. Alright, so Slump Dog has 10 oil. Here's 10 oil. Now, which one do I not use? I don't use the Strider. Strider kind of gay. Oh yeah, I should probably do that, shouldn't I? So I'm gonna make a spreadsheet on like Google spreadsheets. It just makes it a lot easier. Man, I need another copy already. All fucking ready. Tony Mac! Thank you very much for following the stream. It is greatly appreciated. We like to hang out, we like to chill, and I like to give you guys shit, so the longer you hang out, the more shit that you can potentially get. And depending on what planet I'm on, will kind of dictate what you doth gonna score. You know? Yeah, I just gotta make a new spreadsheet. And this is going to be oil owed to people. Oil... No, not there. I need to put it in the... oil owed to people. Okay, we got Slump Dog. Slump Dog, and he has 10 oil. And then basically that will just tally up over time, and then like if we're on the same planet, or you know, if I've got a free minute or whatever, I'll then fly to whatever planet. Especially if you've racked up a lot of oil. Now that's not going to be indicative of like that. There is not going to be exactly what people will get all the time. Like when I'm on Rocktropia. But 250 points, you can get that roughly like once an hour, something like that. And if you've got a lot of points, you can kind of rack them up. Now, I am just going to make myself another coffee because I need more caffeine. So I'll be back in like a moment. You just listen to some white bat, chat amongst yourselves, and then we will continue to hang out and chat. I'm gonna be streaming today, probably for like maybe 4 or 5 hours, something like that. I got some schoolwork that I want to do this evening while I'm just hanging out. Yeah. Alright, well, I will be back in a moment. I'm back. I got some coffee with me. So, this video is going to get pushed out to YouTube once it's done. So hopefully, hopefully then it'll be good for the two communities or whatever. But what am I going to do? I'm going to go and kill some. Actually, do I have any Mishi-Onis that I need to finish? I probably do. Do I have the wolf one? Vampire Wars. Yeah, we should probably kill some wolves. Yeah. Wolves are good. They have like the records and stuff. So I don't mind hunting these guys. And we are going to put on our Mega Man outfit. Mega Man outfit is what I call the frontier stuff. Yeah, frontier armor. All this vegetation is doing me a headache. There we go. Fuck you and your vegetation. So yeah, this is going to get pushed out to YouTube. Because I haven't really been able to put much to YouTube at the moment because I'm in this weird spot. Though, some cool shit. So I learnt just the other day that so the reason why I haven't wanted to work on like different channels and things, because of my brain, I like to work on different things. Otherwise, I get bored really quickly. Hey, we got a death final. That's pretty good. Yeah, the reason why I haven't wanted to work on stuff is because I wasn't entirely sure, business-wise, right, whether or not I would need to get a separate ABN or an Australian business number if I was to have multiple channels, okay? But luckily, my lecturer, he said, no, you can have multiple businesses, like multiple, like a business entity can have multiple stuff as long as it's pretty much the same sort of shit. So if you're cleaning or, providing a cleaning service, you can have like one business with multiple different cleaning types of services as long as it runs the same sort of shit. Because of like laws and like permits you might need to get and all that sort of shit. But because like things like my fishing channel, which I'm excited to get back involved into, I have another little channel called Little Aussie Critters that I don't think you guys know about at all. Which is just a it's a videography. I say videography. I take videos of like bugs and animals and shit because I'm a little bit of an animal nerd. But I didn't really hit that very hard because I wasn't sure of the legal ramifications of having multiple channels. So I'm actually really happy that I'll be able to work on like multiple channels and that I won't get bored. The whole Tourettesy thing, and I think I got a little bit of that tism. But that's more just a part of having Tourette syndrome, I think. But I'm yeah, I'm quite happy to know that I can do multiple things, and they're all going to be under the one entity. And I do have a business name that I'm going to be going with once I've got the money to basically register it. And it's quite good. It's only like $40 to register. 45 to register it for a year, so that's pretty good. Now I'm thinking of making a YouTube, not a YouTube channel. Thinking of making a website with all of my, the different channels with it, and there might even be channels where I have like work on with different people. Yeah, which could be really cool. Like if, yeah, who knows? Who knows? Wow, they're dropping these death finals really readily. I like that. I like that quite a bit. Because we have quite a lot of wolves that we need to kill. Quite a lot of wolves. Yeah, so this is going to get pushed out to YouTube because I haven't seen, I haven't had a lot of time to like make Entropia Universe videos for the channel at the moment, just because of school, which is only going to be an issue for like the next 2 weeks, because it takes up like half of the day, and I'm going through my business plan. I'm going to have to go through and do a financial plan and all these other shit, and I'm also setting up a bunch of other crap. It's a whole thing. I don't need to bog you guys down with the details of business shit. But I decided it'll be time efficient to just push these to the channel so that you know, people are still receiving content, and they might actually see that, you know, hey, Scotty goes live on Twitch pretty regularly. You know. So it's pretty nice. Coffee. Coffee is so good. Oh yeah, and I was supposed to check that as well. I was meant to check that as well. Monetization? No, not monetization. Analytics, there it is. Alright, so I'm going to be starting a little bit of a bit goal. There's going to be 2,000 bits. So I need to figure out how I'm going to add that in. I can just add that in through here. Add in... yeah, bit goal, there we go. Bit goal, and it's going to be... 2,000 bits. Title. Bit goal. And I want that to end after, was it, it's gonna be 07 10 2025. Yeah, there we go. Visual standard source. Oh wait, I need to go start goal, don't I? Bit goal. Yeah. I'll get to you guys in a minute. 7, 10, 20, 25. Start goal? There we are. So I got a little bit of a bit goal. I'll just put it above me head. So like that is essentially I'm $20 away from getting the like just Twitch paying out, which isn't a hassle. Like if I don't get to that point, it's just it would just be nice if I did. Otherwise, I just have to wait until next month, which is, you know, not an issue either. Now, I will let you guys know, I am not strapped for cash. Okay? I am not strapped for cash. So, don't worry about it. Okay? I am old G. This is just like a fresh, like I get to the 10th, like I get to like the 10th or the 11th. Twitch pays its crap, and then it just gives me a fresh slate to see what I get in a month. That's it. That's like genuinely that's it. So what have we got? So we've got some striptease, we got some sleaze, and we have some Tarantino. And don't these guys also drop like the grunt armor stuff? I wouldn't mind getting, like, all of the grunt armor, you know? I'm gonna refresh chat just in case my thingy's going weird. I don't think so though. No, Twitch is normal. Ooh. Ah. Oh, okay, just been listening. Okay, good. No, it's all good because sometimes my mic would like mute itself, but it will mute itself like in the settings. I'm constantly needing to fix that shit. I'm fixing to go to sleep soon, killing these fowls. Yeah, the fowls can... I mean, hunting anything in the game, like, after a while, it becomes, like, a little bit of a chore. Man, I need to get a new computer. Man, for some reason, over here, frames drop. But if I'm facing this way, not so much. Luckily I should have a new computer like in the next month. Gonna go through Allied Gaming, get a nice machine. Yeah, once you see the codec start barely going 0.1 progress, it hurts a little. Yeah, are you hunting them on NTI? Or are you hunting like youngs? What you doing now? What one are you hunting, bro? Doing the youngs? Oh yeah. Yeah, the youngs are good, man. The youngs can be good on Kali. Because they can drop they drop tier 2 components. They can still drop the resto chip 2s or 1s. I forget which one it is. But they can still drop the resto chips, which is always a good. I think that it would make him like the perfect mob, like low level mob to hunt, if they also dropped like Nova fragments. Oh yeah, and the foul bones too. Yeah. Yeah, foul bones are... I think they're a little bit overrated, though. Like, yeah, they've got, like 300 to, like, 400% markup, I think, but, like, getting them is just so... It's difficult to get them. And you don't get them in, like, a large enough sort of stack when you do get them. They tend to drop, like, every hour or so. There's some Rodriguez. Alright, so we're definitely looking at the strip tees as being like the main one that we want. But, I could pop these up on the auction for like, a tiny amount. Not a tiny amount, but, like I can still pop them up. Probably for like a low cost. I could pop them up for like 110% or 120%. And then like the strip tees I could put up for like 350 or something like that. No, I put it up for maybe around about 400. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. Bacon! What up, bro? Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, hanging out, chillaxing like a bunch of bowlers. Do you have a day off work, man, or you finish? Go hard and use that grindhouse. Nah, I don't want to use a grindhouse. Who needs high efficiency? Hey, there's some grunt foot guards. Gotta love these green little bastards. Come on. Come on. But and the grunts are like, if you're like, if you have a mob that is specifically like impact, like, they're good low level armor. And they're green. I like green, you know. Green is a good color. Oh man, things just... Ugh, man. Let's just... Let's just turn this all down to medium. Ever since they did their, like, new updates and shit, things just tend to run kind of, well, my machine struggles just a little bit. Because they obviously updated a whole bunch of stuff, but there's also some, like, background shit that they updated, so it's... That's a little better. Actually, that's a lot better. But now my character is black. Why is my guy like that? Is it models? Is it avatar quality? Is it texture quality? Shading? God damn it. Why did my guy go all weird? Maybe I gotta load into a new area. Or maybe I need to equip something else? No. Alright, we're gonna have to, like, go out and then load back into another... Then maybe load into another place. Because, yeah, my guy is, he's a shadow man now. He's all shadowy and shit. I'm still at work, just finishing lunch, but finish early today because last day of term I need to pick up my kids. Yeah, it is last day of term. Last day of term. Then the kids are on school holidays. Got my two little buggers gonna be home for the next 2 weeks. That'll be fun. Let's just go here. See if that changes at all. No. Maybe I need to exit out and come back in. So we'll just go into a slight intermission, maybe. Or just chatting. That screen will just be black for a moment. Just for a Minamoto. You just hit level 100 laser damage. Awesome. Now you can like efficiently use a jester. You can now use a jester. The goated weapon of the game. You jester what is it? D1. Yeah, you can use all of the what are they called? The Gravis weapons, you know? all of the rifles and get like 100% damage. There we go. There's my guy. There's my guy. Let's go back to killing wolfies. But yeah, congrats, Brandon. That's awesome, bro. I'm still holding out for my level 70 laser sniper hit. Like, I wish I had more money, because then I could just like get a whole bunch of the SI, like weapons that are like in the SIB range, and then just go ham. But sadly, I do not have like a lot of money to splurge on the game. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future I'll have more money for my vices. You know, fishing in Entropia universe. Those are my vices. Tony Mac up in the house. What up, man? Oh, you're Julio. Yeah, nice, man. Julio de Fuentes. Julio de Fuentes. Or de Fuentes? I don't know. I'm Australian, and I live in South Australia. We don't really have, like, a massive Spanish community here. Brucey boy! What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Ooh. Ooh. We got Batman up in the chat, guys. Batman up in... Ruffle, I'm not Spanish or Mexican. I'm a white boy from the US. Ah, you're a white boy from the US. Oh, I missed Brucey Boy's little bits dropping in. I didn't see the d. Thank you very much for the 25 bitteronis, Bruce. That's gonna go towards my 2,000 bit goal for the next, I don't know, what is it, like 6 days? Oh, Julio was a character on an old TV show, Sanford and Son. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, we didn't really get, like, a lot of the old, like, TV shows and stuff. Bruce! Coming in with, holy shit, 1,000 bits, bro! Oh, man, did you see that? It dropped in and went, a boosh. That is a heavy gem, man. That is a heavy fucking gem. Look at that shit. That is a heavy gem. Thank you very much, Brucey Boy, for the 1,000 biddies. That is gonna go a long way, and I appreciate you so much, bro. I appreciate you so much. But did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it go like a boosh? Did you see it? Hey man, I love you guys. You guys are awesome, man. You know, I love hanging out with you guys. That's why I decided, you know, no, instead of working on my schoolwork now, I'll work on my schoolwork later on this evening and tonight. I want to hang out with the guys. I want to hang out with all my homies, you know. I want to hang out with you guys for a while. And it really was a toss-up between playing this and playing World of Warcraft. Just because my I got the World of Warcraft is fun, but I got the latest expansion, and then using the level 70 character boost thing, I was able to get do the missions to get most of, yeah, pretty much all of the allied races for the Alliance. I gotta do it. I gotta do it for the Horde as well, so I have all of them. But I was able to unlock them, so like I could now make like a Kultaran, and I can do like the what was it, the black the Dark Iron Dwarves, and the Mecha Gnomes and all that sort of shit. And the elves, what are they called? Like shadow elves? No, not shade elves. Void elves. So it's quite cool. Tony Mac.
Keep up the good work, Scott.
Oh, bro, thank you very much. And I will keep up the good work, man. Thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. We reached our goal. I can stop worrying about it now. Or stop thinking about it. Thank you very much, guys. We reached the goal. You guys are awesome. And hopefully I never have to make a bit goal ever again. And that helps out like a lot. Because not only will I get my Twitch payout on the like the 10th or 11th or whatever, but that means that like after that payout I'll be able to start fresh, and I'll be able to write down like in all of my business stuff, because I do need to like, I think I'm gonna need it for my financial plan for school as well. I'll be able to write down, like, get a good rough idea of how much I'll make like from Twitch each month. And then I'll be able to do the exact same thing for YouTube, because it's the start of, like, around the start of the month. And I'll be able to have a look at what I'll get from the Scotty C93 channel on YouTube. So now it's, oh, that's so good. That's so good. You guys are fucking great. You guys are amazing. I'm gonna have to do something special at some point in the future, just because you guys help me out so much. But that's helped out, like, monetarily, yes. But it also helped out with my schooling. You guys are fucking awesome. That's gonna be so much less of a headache for me. Maybe I'll have to do like a team hunt and get. I greatly appreciate it, Tony and Bruce. You guys are awesome, and everyone else that like hangs out and all that sort of. We appreciate you, bro. We enjoy the vids, and hopefully more of those will be coming. It's just gotta wait a couple of weeks for like schooling to be like I'm still going to have school work, but I'm not going to have like half of the day that's dedicated to watching presentations and then having my brain like burnt out for the evening, you know? Because I do have videos that I want to make. It's just by the time I get after school, my brain is burnt. It's frustrating. Because then it puts me into like a I don't want to do anything kind of mood. And then I end up just doom scrolling. It's so annoying. But it's really cool because, like I said earlier, my teacher said that I can have multiple channels under the under one business entity, which is really nice. But obviously, if at some point in the future I wanted to start up like I don't know, a grass cutting business, then I'd have to get another ABN. And I'm like that. Yeah, that makes sense. So Scotty C93 is going to be my MMOs. So all of the various MMOs that I enjoy playing. So Entropia, World of Warcraft, Star Citizen once I have the new computer, because I really want to try that out. Whether that becomes a staple or not, I don't know. But I also want to get back into Lost Relics, because Lost Relics is quite fun. It's a fun little ARPG. It does have a blockchain sort of thing, so you could say that it's kind of a real cash economy game. But it's not, but I really like the, just the ARPG aspect of it. And I wouldn't mind getting into Diablo 4 as well, and Path of Exile 2 on the, like once I've got the new PC. So all of the MMOs, all of the sandboxy shit that I enjoy, oh, Brucey boy hitting up Double Dose 42 with a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Hey, we're on a train. Cool. We're on level 2 of the hype train. That's awesome. Hit me up when you start Star Citizen. I got quite a few ships. Hell yeah, man. We can hang out. We can do all. Gold Kappa. Success. Such strong support, Gold Trap, Kappa Train competed. Oh, that's so cool. Haven't had a hype train before. Hype chests on the way. Cool. But yeah, definitely, man. Definitely, Tony. We'll, we'll catch up in Star Citizen. Once I got the new computer, though. Once I got the new computer, then there's like, it's going to open up a whole world of stuff. But it's really cool because like, I'm going to put all of my like, sandboxy games on, my Ryless Mate channel. All of my like, I'm thinking all of my, because I like to play things like Mountain Blade a lot. That's going to be going on my Iron Helm channel. I like to organize stuff. Like, I don't know. And yeah, it might be detrimental in the long run, but I like to organize shit. And because it's all going to be under the one banner anyway, you know, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Pew pew, motherfuckers! But thank you very much for that gifted sub, Bruce. That is awesome. It is greatly appreciated. We'll have to celebrate stuff at some point. Do like a big in-game hunt or whatever. Like do a big old society team hunt. but with like the frontier hunting rifles. I can give people like shrapnel for ammunition and stuff. We can like burn down something. Because if we've got like 10 people, you know, then we'll be doing like 80 damage, like approximately 80 damage per second, right? So whatever mobs we can hunt that have like do like 80 damage, per, like, you know, we can hunt with 80 damage per second would be good. Maybe like the fowls would be a good one. Because then we have like, we all have chances of getting like tier 2 components and like foul bones and all that good shit. So that could be a good one. Could be a really good one, actually. Man, I need like a coffee pot, like in the bedroom. Or like a really, really, really big thermos. And make up like a thing of coffee. That way I can just like, you know, pour it out. Like pour it into the mug when I want some. You know? What's another MMO that I want to get cracking into? It's Albion Online. I've heard a lot about it, and I've played it a little bit, but I haven't really gotten into it much. Because I like hunting monsters. I like fighting monsters, and not so much people. But apparently there are like monsters and stuff in the game, so that'd be good. That'd be good. I don't mind like fighting people. It's just like, if I'm playing an ARPG, I like to like mow through like a horde of like undead or like hordes of like goblins and things like that, or, you know, other things, you know. I wonder what I get for the Vampire Wars number 4. I don't know. Hopefully it's something good. Actually, I could probably just look it up. Oh, yeah, let's open up the hype chest reward. What do I get? Oh, cool. Choo-choo! Mega Consume and Kappa. Golden Kappa. That's what I Can you guys use that as well? Or is that just a me thing? Hopefully you guys can use them too. I think they said they're usable for like 24 hours, so you know, go nuts. Yeah! Nice. Usable. Is that a copy and paste job, Tony? Nice. No, I had to... Oh, so everyone gets a hype chest? Nice. Or maybe it's just the people that participated in the train that gets the hype chests. Along with the person that is streaming. I don't know how these things work. I have no idea. All I know is they do work. It happens. We're dancing on the wall. Ride the wolf! Ride the wolf! No. I like riding on the wolf. Ride the wolf! There we go. Oh, that was funny. Oh, simple minds are easily amused. Which is probably why I get a kick out of things falling into the jar all the time. I am a simple man with a simple brain. Simple, simple brain. Do we go and kill some vixens now? Be any more redeems before I go and do that? No. I might go and fetch myself some oil in that case then. We'll go and kill some vixens. Do we have a werewolf thing that we gotta do at all? Oh yeah, we do have some werewolves that we gotta kill. So we might do a few of those as well at some point. Oh, Bruce, you picked up a disciple the other day? Nice. Seems like he's gonna stick around. Nice. Like, it's really good when new players stick around because, like, I understand that the game itself it's a difficult game to grasp. Especially if you go into the game with the mindset of, I'm going to make all this money. It's like, because it doesn't work that way. You know, when you come into the game, you need to come into the game with the concept and the idea that I am only going to get 95% return from what I put in the game from Mindark, from mobs, and all mining and all that sort of shit. I'm only going to get like 95% return TT in the long run. I need to sell stuff to players for markup in order to turn a profit. And I also need to invest in deeds and shares. And I need to do my free-to-play activities. I need to... Let's see if I can't score a few little things. And he's not afraid of depot. That's good. Like, so many people, they're like, oh, I don't want a depot. It's like, why not? You know? I don't want to lose my money. And it's like, do you have other vices? Like, yeah, I drink, or yeah, I smoke, or yeah, I do this or that. And it's like, well then, like, put $5 in a week. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to hurt the bank. Put $5 in. I mean, shit, do some surveys for like an hour. Yeah, World of Warcraft has a subscription. You know, it's one of those things, like as long as you're smart about what you like what you do with your loot. Like the game itself is good and fun. You know, and there's so much to do in game, and there's so many places to explore and see. And like once all the AAA game costs $70 for 50 hours of content, yeah, that is very true. So I got one bit of oil. You'll never get that back, no. And a lot of the times, right, with a lot of the games, you play it once and then you like will never play it again. There is two. I have 2 oil. All of the oil that I get personally is just going to go on shares. Oh. My guy, did you die? Jim Bobbity Boo, what happened, my dude? What happened, bro? Hey, Gauntlet! How you doing, man? You laughing at Jim Bobbity Boo dying? Hey, bro. Yeah, we dancing? He jumped from the crane! Oh, that's great. This is my oil? My oil goes into the storage. All of this oil. Yeah, how many games have you brought that you play for a few hours and then collect dust on a shelf for decades? So many, bro. So many. Like, the amount of games that, like, just collect dust is redonkulous. Okay, broke as normal in game. Space mining wasn't my friend tonight. Oh, that sucks, bro. But, you know, yeah, it's... Yeah, no, I don't have any positives for that one. Space mining is a cruel, cruel, cruel bitch. It's a cruel mistress. We're gonna kill some vixens. We're gonna get some gears. I'm gonna make another coffee though, because I need another coffee. So my guy's just gonna dance for a little bit. I'm gonna make another coffee, and I should probably also stand up. You don't want to get those deep vein thromboses, you know. So we're just gonna rave for a little bit. If you've been sitting down for a long time, I highly recommend you get up and stretch your legs. Because, like I said, you don't want to get a deep vein thromboses, and it's just good for your muscles. It's good for your heart. So if you can, get up, walk around for a few minutes. I will be back. I want to keep you guys healthy, okay? Healthy and alive. It's because I love you. I'll be back. Alright, we are back. We got a nice hot cup of coffee. Go get a bag of chips. Yeah, people get snacks. Snacks are good. Thank you, Brucey boy. Oh, looks like there's only it's only you, Tony, hanging out around here. That's good. This place was absolutely chock-a-block full of people yesterday. Means we'll have plenty of space. See, Rocktropia for me is a good place because, like, I know I can make, you know, I can at least make a little tiny bit of a profit here on Rocktropia. Every other planet, you need, like, such a big bankroll. Because, like, there's not a lot of low-level mobs that are profitable or at least break-evenable. Oh, you got a long weekend because of the 4th of July? Nice, man. And yes, happy 4th of July for my American homies. Hope you guys are, you know, enjoy the fireworks, and I hope you guys enjoy everything that comes with 4th of July. Hopefully you guys are having barbecues and, you know, grilling up some stuff. You know, it's a special holiday. It's an absolutely special and precious holiday, so make sure you enjoy, you know, all that sort of stuff, because that 4th of July, that's the when you guys got your independence from the British, yeah, from the Empire. Is that what that is commemorative for? I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. Independence Day, correct. Awesome. So, you know, remember the soldiers that fought for your freedom? Like, specifically the old and long dead American, you know, American freedom fighters that fought the Empire to give you guys your freedom. You know, think of the Founding Fathers. Think of fucking, what was it, George Washington? Fucking crazy dude decided to attack in the middle of, like, the night or winter or some bullshit. Yeah, think of that crazy motherfucker. And hopefully you guys have a nice, yeah, Washington was fucking, yeah, he was nuts, bro. Washington was nuts. They wanted to make him King of America. Yeah, then he made the correct choice. Monarchy is not a good thing. No one person should have that much power. And deify him, yeah. No one person should have that much power. I mean, that's why, like, that's one of the reasons why America has the separation of powers, right? That's why you have the separation of church and state, and the army as well. Because from my understanding, if the military in America, because the military in America is there to protect the Constitution, not like the president or anything like that. So if a tyrannical government got into power, the army is full within their rights to protect the people and say no, and then essentially veto whatever, and then get, you know, redo another vote or whatever. So when they set up all that shit, like, it was well thought out, you know? You know, the right to bear arms, to make sure that you don't have a tyrannical government and all that sort of stuff. And like, the right to bear arms itself is such a fantastic thing. I mean, yeah, the dangers that come with gun ownership are there, but in the same token, an armed society is a polite society. You know? Like, if I was in the United States, right? I would be far more worried about getting mugged in, say, California than I would be getting mugged in, say, Texas, right? Many people, even most Americans, have a misconception of what separation of church and state actually means. Well, isn't it just like the separation of powers? You know, because the church itself is quite powerful. And of course the state is quite powerful and all that sort of stuff. I think there's also like certain things to do with like being fair and all that sort of stuff, because there's like, because it's a legal thing, right? But like, I don't live in the United States, so I don't have the state shall institute no state-sponsored church. Yeah. Like the separation of the two. You know, you don't want to turn into like a religious regime like they have in fucking Iran. Like the Church of England is... Yeah. The Church of England is very much a part of the whole framework of the state. Yeah, all because Henry wanted to fuck other women and divorce his wife. That and like and it gave because the whole point behind Church of England was the fact that the king at the time, Henry VIII, I believe it was Henry VIII, wanted to basically do shit that went against the Pope. Not against the Pope, but went against the rules of the church and all that sort of stuff, because back then the church very much controlled what a monarch could and could not do, right? If you wanted to go to war, Like, a lot of the times you had to ask the Pope, and so it would be a just sort of conflict. And if you wanted to be, if you wanted to get divorced and all that sort of stuff, that's not to say that the church cannot exert influence over policy. Yeah. Like, there's always that sort of thing that happens. He wanted a divorce, and that wasn't allowed without papal approval. Exactly. So he wanted a divorce. It wasn't allowed without papal approval. And what he wanted, it wasn't a justifiable reason to divorce the wife. Okay. Because these things, like, you know, God does things for certain reasons. You know? Maybe there is a good fucking reason why he didn't want Henry VIII to procreate. Or specifically have a son. Our laws are formed by our morals. Exactly. Our laws are formed by our morals, and our morals, as much as a lot of people want to say that it's not, influenced by, informed by our morals. As much as a lot of people want to say that it's not, like, our morals are not dictated by religion or faith and belief, it 100% is. It 100% is. Right? Because, I mean, take radical extremist Islam, okay? And I'm specifically talking about the radicalization of extremist stuff. In that religion, it's fine to kill gay people. In their minds, it's fine to kill gay people. You know, throwing them off of rooftops. It's fine. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that's fucking disgusting. I think that's gross. I think killing anyone for their sexuality or their belief system is abhorrent and should never happen. You know? Most people use the term separation of church and state just to get Christians to shut up. But, like, I always find that so weird, right? Because, like, you go to court, you swear on the Bible. When you get put into positions of offices, you tend to swear on the Bible, right? Because, like, we're as a species, we are very, whether you're religious or not, we all have some basis of faith, right? We all have some basis of faith and belief system, you know, whether it's the same or not. And there's always certain things that come with that. Like me, I'm a very spiritual man, okay? I believe that there is some kind of all-powerful thing, you know, and probably kicked off a lot of stuff. Hey, McLovin. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Western culture is founded, dedicated on the Bible, whether people like it or not, and it's very true. It's very, very true. Like, straight up facts. Straight up facts. And, like, I don't care who you are. When it comes to morals, the Bible has some good shit. right? Autocorrect is bugging me up, sorry. Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good, don't worry about it. Like, there's a lot of good things that you can take away from the Bible, right? Instead of chips, you made some popcorn? Nice, man. But there's a lot of specific things. But anyway, got off topic. Independence Day. You know, separating a whole bunch of different shit to make sure that no one entity or part of the government or large community gets too powerful and then can turn into a dictatorship. I think that was a smart move. The Founding Fathers had a fucking great idea. It was a really good idea. Got off topic a little bit. We don't have that. Like, we have a constitution, but like, it's the Australian constitution. No one fucking knows it. No one cares about it, you know, and it could be changed like that. Yeah, there's no. It's, yeah. No one fucking knows. No one fucking cares. Because at the end of the day, we are very much controlled by our government, like, wholly. It's not a perfect system, but it's created vast amounts of flourishing and abundance. Exactly. You know, no governmenting system is perfect. And that's the thing. Not one governmenting system is perfect. You cannot make perfection. Perfection is something that is not achievable in any sense. Okay? Because humans are an imperfect species. So therefore, you cannot create perfection from imperfection. It is just one of those things, right? There's always going to be imperfections in every single thing. It is just how it is, right? And a lot of people will think, well, yeah, but if you look at it from a whole, it seems pretty damn perfect to me. It's like, it may look perfect when zoomed out, right? But here's a good analogy to think about. If the planet, right? If our entire beautiful planet, was reduced to the size of a golf ball, the surface would seem impossibly smooth. It would seem perfectly smooth, right? But the surface of the Earth is not perfectly smooth. It has a shitload of bumps and lumps and valleys and imperfections. It's still beautiful, though. I still love it to death. But nothing is perfect. But things can be good enough. You know? Like the Australian government, right, is not perfect. Far from it. They have some shit laws. But you know what? I'm able to put a roof over my head. I'm able to... The Earth is smoother than a cue ball. Exactly. What was I saying? Yeah, you know, there's a lot of rules that the Australian government have that are absolutely shit. But there are certain things about, like, some of our rules that make, you know, make me feel safe. And there are certain things that I would like changed, right? America has dumb out-of-date laws. Every place has dumb laws. Dumb laws and regulations and all that sort of shit. It's so silly, it's so stupid, it's so dumb. And sadly, these days, a lot of laws are being passed due to extremely rich people in high places. But that, you know, that just is what it is. Well, they made sense at the time. Every law makes sense at the time that they are done. And then it doesn't take long for it to go, well, what is the point of this again? Yeah, they're just culturally expired. But in certain places, they are still culturally relevant. Like, I think there's a certain place in America that still has a law where every bar, like every pub bar, needs to have a horse hitch out the front and a like a feed bay sort of thing. Because horses are still widely used in that specific area. I forget where it is. It's like one town. And it's a county law. And it's still utilized today because it's still relevant. Or no spitting on the sidewalk on Sunday. Yeah, no spitting on the sidewalk specifically on Sunday. What's one that we have here in Australia? No dueling on Parliament steps when Parliament is still active. There are squatter laws still in effect from the Oregon Trail days. Yeah, squatter laws, like squatter rights are fucking stupid, bro. Squatters should not have rights when it comes to your home. Some wanker can't just break in, squat there for a month, and then all of a sudden can stay there. It's like, no. No. It made sense at the time, yeah. Is that an AI? No. Oh, and it looks like McLovin is over there. Cool, cool. Hopefully he got that one. Yeah, a lot of people died in the frontier, yeah. Like, the frontier was a harsh place. You know, they had to learn how to live in a vast wilderness. Homesteads could be claimed if they were men, yeah. And I think that rule still applies. If a place has been abandoned for 10 years, someone can actually claim... Like, 10 years or more, someone can actually claim it. In certain states in America. That's still, like, a thing. Because otherwise it's just land that's not being maintained. That's where the squatters came up, yeah. Like, I think if a place has been abandoned and hasn't been utilized in like 10 years, it should go up on auction. But it should only go up on auction for those people that do not own property. Otherwise, you know, property people can come in and just snatch it up and turn it into, you know, something bullshit. I mean, that would be good, you know. And there'd be ways around it, but I don't know. All they really need to do is be inside the dwelling and have mail delivered to the address, and the cops can't remove it. Yeah. So like, I kind of like understand if their place is abandoned. Okay. If the place is abandoned, and it has been for a long time, sure, go for gold. You know, more power to you. The less people that are on the streets, the better. But if it's a person living there, like let's say you live there, and someone like has resided in your basement without you knowing, for like a month they played like a big old thing of hide and seek, you know, then no, they're trespassing and they should just be removed. If you get what I'm saying. Oh, and the initial part that I said, like, if the place has been abandoned, is as long as the person doesn't cause damage to the property. If the person's just smashing it up and stealing shit, then no, they should be 100% removed. But, like, if they're not damaging anything, they might even be actively fixing stuff. Just leave them be. But the bureaucracy is more about the letter of the law, not the spirit of the law. Yeah, that's true. Very true. Though, one thing I think most of us could probably agree on is a lot of governments need to start building more houses for people. And there needs to be, like, government schemes to get people off streets. You know? Even if it's apartment blocks. You know? There needs to be government housing and all that sort of stuff. Jesus hated the religious leaders of his day for that very reason. Exactly, you know? I haven't really been paying attention to whether or not I've been getting any redemptions or not. I don't think... No redemptions. Nah, I'll leave it for someone else. Oh, he's coming at me anyway. Okay. I kill him. Yeah, there definitely needs to be like more public housing that is run by the government and not by private places, just because rent and stuff is going up a lot. Like, and it's, you know, impacting cost of living and all that sort of stuff for a lot of people. And I see it a lot here in my state that I live in South Australia. I don't know what it's like in like America or like, you know, place like. And I have a general idea of what it's like in other states in Australia. But we need more government housing with a fixed low rent system. And when I say low, I'm talking really low. These are not investment properties for the government to make money on. These are to get people off the streets and safe. Off the streets in a safe place. Where they can build lives. That is what is required. But the government is just fucking greedy. It's greedy as shit. And so are people. People are greedy. It's gross. Like, luckily my landlord, is fantastic. I pay far less per week, or per month, or per fortnight, whatever. I pay it per fortnight. But I pay far less than most people. Australia doesn't have a Section 8 housing program equivalent. We have, I think it's like Housing Trust. But in order to, like, you could be waiting for like 20 years to get into a Housing Trust place. Like, it's that bad. Like, it's that bad. Like, there are people that have been on the Housing Trust wait list for years, and it doesn't happen. That's nuts. Yeah, it's nuts. That and, like, to own a home at the moment is damn near impossible. Damn near impossible. Where I live in a pull-behind camper. I'm not sitting on no high horse. Hey, nothing wrong with a pull-behind camper. Trust me, man. Nothing wrong with living in a camper. In fact, I love campers. I love caravans. You know? I love that shit. Like, once my kids are, like, grown up and have their own, like, you know, they got their own lives and all that sort of stuff, trust me, me and my wife, we're probably going to be getting a camper van. And we'll probably be traveling, you know? That's, like, 15 years from now, though. I gotta get my license. We also want to get a houseboat. And that's another thing that's so ridiculous. Houseboats used to be like the lap of luxury kind of thing, you know? It used to be like, in Australia, it used to be the greatest thing ever. And it used to cost quite a bit to get a houseboat. But now, like, it costs hardly anything to get a houseboat. I mean, yeah, you have maintenance costs and all that sort of stuff, but, like, it's still way cheaper than getting a 3-bedroom house. Like, a 3-bedroom house where I live runs around about $500,000. And that's the low end. A lot of 3-bedroom houses tend to go close to $1 million here in, like, where I live. And they're not fancy. They're not fancy places. They're stock standard shit brick houses. Though you can get cheap housing. You could buy a house for like 50 grand if you're willing to go out in the middle of fucking nowhere. You know? Which me, if I lived on my own, yeah, sure. Like, if I lived on my own, yeah, I'd drop like 10 grand and I'd go out and buy like a shit place in the middle of whoop whoop. Like, out in the middle of fucking nowhere. I 100% would. Because I'm a very simple person. I'm a very, very simple man. I'm a very simple person. But, you know, I got a family and all that sort of stuff. The kids have school. So I can't really move out to the middle of nowhere. Are you a little bit mind blown on the cost of housing here in Australia, are you, Tony? It's because we have a lot of property developers. We have a lot of property developers that will buy land very cheap. They'll make a shit house, and then they'll sell it for a ridiculous amount of money. But that's just the cost to, like, get the house. That doesn't include things like stamp duty. That doesn't include, like, extra shit that you got to give to the government. And you better hope that you have enough money where you don't need to get a home loan. Because if you get a home loan, you could be paying double that over the space of the home loan. Or over the space of the mortgage. Double. I do welding, but I get paid like an apprentice. But I run the whole fucking shop. Yeah. Simple as well. Just give me the boonies and high-speed internet. I'm cool. Yeah. Yeah. Boonies, high-speed internet. It's all good. I thought about getting into welding once. Because you can make a fair amount of cash as a welder here in Australia. You still gotta get a home loan. Unless you want to get a house in the middle of fucking nowhere. Then you could get one in like the first year of working. You know? Yeah, I'm a very simple man. I like the simple life. You know, I don't go out partying. You know, I am at home with either just some video games or a fishing rod. Here in America too, but I'm still new to it. I only have 2.5 years under my belt. Okay. Yeah, we do a lot of manufacturing in Australia. More experience, more money. Yeah, pretty much. It's like leveling up. You know, you level up, you're able to get more money for leveling up. More experience, more monies. It's nice. How many bics and stuff that we have? Nearly 200? It's always nice. So I'm a little bit over halfway through the ammunition that I bought yesterday. Dude, the range on those noob guns are great. Oh yeah, the noob guns are awesome, man. Oh, I've already killed a whole bunch of AI. Nice. Respect. I'm gonna go and get some oil. Does anybody want to redeem an oil run before I get there? Because once I get there, it's just gonna be for me. Then you'll have to wait until the next oil run. Or, you know, whatevers. Brucey boy, wanting some oil? Too easy. So the way this runs, Brucey boy, is from now I'm going to do a circuit. Whatever oil I pick up will get converted in, like whatever crude oil I get will be converted into oil. If it requires one more oil to convert it oil, then I'll get that from my own stock. And basically whatever you get from here is what you get, and you might be unlucky. Oh, there's one. And it will basically get stacked up in a vehicle. Like all the oil that I get for people will be stacked up in a vehicle. And then in the future, you'll be able to come and ask me. It's like, hey man, can I have my oil? It's like, yeah, sure, man. I'll keep a spreadsheet of all the oil that people have. Obviously, it's not as valuable as like the FAO Global. But you know, it is what it is. But it's free, and that's the important thing. For me, it's free to do. And sometimes you get super lucky, sometimes you don't get so lucky. And it all depends. But it's super, like, point-wise, it's super cheap to do. So, you know, you can do it a few times in a day if you want. I don't think I've set any limitations. Ah, you got lucky. Over here had a few more bits and bobs. Had a few more in it, which is good. It's always nice. Then essentially we'll do a circuit back. And whatever we come out with is, yeah, all yours. Don't see any more around here. See if there's any down here. Well, there's one. Any behind this guy? Nope. And then we essentially go back the way, you know, we initially came. We go up this way. We go around. You come back down. And we go through. We come back up here. Oh, let's see what you got, Bruce. Now, I did put my other ones in there, yeah? So it looks like you're going to be coming out with 12. Crude oil. I'm going to refine that into oil. This part is the only part that costs me anything, but, you know, it doesn't really cost that much. So yours is 6 oil. I was putting them all in the Strider. Yeah. Refuel. Now I'll go over to my spreadsheet. Spreadsheet. Bruce. And that is 6 oil. Awesome sauce. And it's just a nice thing, you know. It's just a nice thing for people to be able to make, you know, get a little bit of oil. You know, it just gives back a little bit. I think I'm gonna go to Eris and try the weak Verteron. The Eris is really good. The weak Verterons are quite good. They're really good for swanting. I mean, like, really good for swanting. So how are we doing? Yeah, we're doing meh. Take that, mister. Hopefully I get some decent multipliers in a little bit. It'll kind of even things out. Actually, I am gonna go and check to see how much we're, how much TT value we're working with. Hey, we got an Unreal token. Nice. Got ourselves an Unreal token. That's sweet. They sell for like 13 pet a pop. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's see how much TT value we've got back so far. $86? So yeah, we're sitting at about 80% return. Thereabouts. So we got to get a couple of good ones to put us back up to the 95% return. But in value of no, what's the word? Markup. We're sitting at around about 90. But if we also add in the Unreal token, we're sitting at 100, like over 100%. But we're not going to add that in. Ooh. What was that? Better go and remind my wife that our daughter gets out early. I'll be back. Im's back. Eh. Eh. Yeah, we need a couple of good multipliers. To kind of get us back up to break even-ish. I'm not all too fussed if I make like a profit. Like, because breaking even means that I'm getting skills and it's not costing me anything. Not costing me anything in-game, you know? Which I think is something that a lot of people like tend to forget is, like, skills are valuable. So I'm going to go for another probably 15 minutes. And then I'll probably call it a stream. But I'll probably be back on tomorrow. And I might even be back on this like this evening if I you know, if I so feel like I want to. Get him, McLovin. Get him. Oh, man.
For me, baby. Don't you be sweating me. I ain't never seen your name in
My music stopped. No, it hasn't. And then this, yeah, once, yeah, this live stream will get pushed to YouTube. So, those of you guys that are watching on YouTube, I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you made it this far into the stream, comment pineapple or something. I don't know. I was gonna say bullshit. You're unreachable. You're right in front of me. It's been a good day. It's been a good day. I gotta do schoolwork and stuff later. I'd say schoolwork. It's business work, you know? It's work of the business. Gotta fill out my business plan. Gonna be working on that. Learned a lot of shit from my coaches and stuff like that. So I've learned a lot that I'll be able to take in and. One sec. My son was jumping around, so I was making sure he's all good. Had a big old thump. And the floor shook. I'm like, what is that boy doing? What's that boy doing? We're getting the Vixen, we're getting the gears at a good rate. Where are you going? Come back. No, no, no. I'm the one attacking you. What? I hate the AI on these freaking Vixens sometimes. It's so annoying. It's like, no, I am the one shooting you. That dude is nowhere near you. It's so annoying. So frustrating. Yeah, it's just you know? Now, I want to see, did we get anything with our laser sniper hit so far? Not really. Do we get much by way of rifle skills? Not really. Oh man, I'm really gonna have to like spend the money to grind out that 70. God damn. God damn. Because I need to get the... Dang it. Yeah, I'm so close to getting to level 70, like, laser sniper hit. I'm so close. But I don't have the bankroll to do it at the moment. I will do, though. Very soon. No, I'll just be able to grind the shit out of it. I'll probably grind, I'll probably work on, doing, like, some codex repeats. And then just get a bunch of rifle skills just to pump that up. Hey, Coco. What's up, pup? Come here. Come here. Come here. You good girl. You upset eating spaghetti because Mum's not here? She's going out to get Elizabeth. Yeah. You'll be right. You'll be okay. Well, before we end the stream and before I like finish up playing the game, I want to check some stuff on the auction house. Well, there's a good chance that I'll probably be back on tonight as well, so. But we'll see. We will see what happens. Auction house. Oh, someone's selling vibrant sweat crate here's. Grindhouse strip tees, 300%. Yes. Oh, you're okay, Coco. You're alright. You're alright, pup. You're okay. But what I want to look at, though, is obviously Calypso. I want to look at the weapons that might be being sold. AMP Series Mayhem LB40 improved. I'd love to nab up one of, like this one at some point. And it's not too ridiculous of a price point. But I would also like to get the Force Mace Basher. Magmon Vengeance. Yeah, that was one of them bigger damage ones. Oh, they've got the an Oblivion Protocol PR20. So this is what the Oblivion Protocol PR20 looks like. 75% efficiency. Has 39.8 damage per second. This is not bad. I like this. This could be a future goal. This could very much be a future endeavor. Someone trying to sell a Twen Apollo. Good fucking luck, my guy. Good luck. Someone trying to sell an adjusted. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck. It's not gonna happen, my guy. It's not gonna happen. It's just not. But anyway, I'm going to be leaving it there for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much for hanging out. And thank you to those that donated stuff today. Bruce the Batwang giving me 1,025 bits, as well as gifting a sub to Double Dose 42. That's greatly appreciated, bro. And Tony Mac for donating 1,000 biddies to us as well. That was greatly appreciated, and thank you very much for following Vanishing Dragon and Tony Mac. Thank you very much for the follow. It's greatly appreciated. I love you guys. This is going to go out to YouTube, so thank you for those of you that are watching on YouTube, and for those of you that made it to the end on YouTube. It's greatly appreciated. You'll take care. Stay safe, and I'll raid you guys off to someone nice and someone cool, hopefully. So let's raid you guys off. We're gonna go and raid let's see, who do I want to raid? It's not really anyone that I want to raid. We will raid Will. William William KMFDM. We'll raid him. So I'll just send you guys off over to him. Bye, guys.